Okay, this is another one of my guide flies. A very, very dear friend of mine had a cabin on the Osable River and the Holy Waters, and he's since passed away, but he knew all the guides and stuff up there, and this was one of his guide flies. And he didn't have a name for it, he just called it his Gray Nymph. Again, this was used early. We would use it up until June in his drift boat, and it can be weighted or unweighted. So this is so simple. It's it's almost embarrassing to show it. I've shown a couple flies before, and one of the things I didn't mention is I do always push down my barbs afterwards. I should just do it now, but I'll push them down afterwards. So I'm doing this on a number 10 today. Again, this is a 10 or 12 kind of thing. There's really only two materials. One is peacock curl, and the other one is polyester acrylic yarn this was from Dollar General, and I got this kind of black and gray stuff, and this is exactly perfect. I have enough here to tie about 1 billion flies, so I'm never going to run out. So I'm using some of the gray part today to show you how this works. And it's like I said, it's a pretty straightforward fly. So we're just going to lay on I'm using black thread. I also use green thread on this one. But I just put a base on, a real quick base. My Dan vise is falling off the thing. I take 3 pieces of peacock curl, and I try to get the tips sort of even. Okay. And we're going to tie just the very tip of those onto this fly. So I'll start up here. Once I get it going, I can trim this stuff off. That'll all be covered, don't worry about it. And again, this fly takes, when you're doing it, takes literally seconds to tie. So okay, I got this down to the back. Now I'm going to take some of the yarn, and I'm going to trim this yarn. Okay. And I'm just going to hook it in and to the bend in the hook. And then I'm going to bring this out to the front here. So now I'm just going to wrap. Again, I have a rotary vise here, but of course I never use it that way. I think I like the hand of it. So I'm doing this fairly tight. I get it up here to the front. Bring this over. Okay, now I'm going to go back about, I don't know, maybe about 1/3, maybe 1/4. I'm going to tie that in. I'll actually put the head in right now. Now here's the big secret. You take this, loop it like that. Just loop it, bring it forward. Oops. And I screwed this up. Hang on a minute. Something went wrong. There we go. You loop it. Okay. And then just tie it in. Okay. Then I'm just going to cut this off, this extra. And then I'm going to kind of make a head here. Okay. And then we're going to tie this off. And I always lose all my tools. What did I do with my tools? Okay. And I'll just tie this off with a couple half hitches. My fingers aren't working today. It's very cold in Michigan right now. There we go. Okay, we're tying this off. And then, here's the big reveal. We take our clippers and we clip that like that, and then just tease the hell out of this. And then to make this even nicer, you take this all, just give it a haircut straight across the top like that, and then pull back, and it'll fluff up as you come back. There you go. And that is a fly that will catch fish all day long. It's got a nice little tail to it. This acrylic stuff will stay back here like this, and the fish love it. If you want to really finish it off, you take some Sally Hansen's or whatever this is. This is from the dollar store. And put a little dabble do you there. And that baby is done. So that's guide fly. It's called the Gray Nymph. And works amazingly well. Depending upon the yarn you're using and the hooks and all that stuff, you may have to put a little weight, before you put everything on. But in general, that's the thing. I should probably call this the Burhart, because he was the one that came up with this, or he didn't come up with it. He picked it up from other people. And again, I'm not sure what the etymology is, or entomology of it is, but it just works. Great for a dropper. So there you go. That was a kind of a quick one. I can't do it. I did it fairly fast, but I don't know if you can see. It looks pretty cool. And that's how you do it. All right. Like and subscribe and all that other stuff. YouTube says I'm supposed to do like 10-minute videos, but I haven't been able to get enough stuff. So there you go. Bye.